Hello everybody.
Hi.
Les and Wendy again, back with another video. So we are at a place we think is called Robertson Square, but don't quote us on that. And it's in the north end of the city. And we're showing you the river, but don't you worry, this isn't going to be a nature video. But the north end is classified by many locals as questionable at best. But, as is the case in this entire city, you still find incredible beauty in this area. So this is the river, and over to the left would be the pulp mill. But this part here is just beautiful, unspoiled nature. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little drive around the north end, because we had promised back in the winter to redo a lot of the areas that we did when the weather is nicer, and I just was thinking that the north end is one we haven't redone yet. So we'll do that, but first, just going to get us in the frame here. Oh, look at my microphone.
It's his lucky rabbit ear.
Yeah, so...
or rabbit tail, or whatever it is. It's
not. Wanted to just say that over the last week or two, we have had some really wonderful visits with people that have either moved into the area already or are about to move into the area. And it's been incredibly honoring and humbling for us. So it's strange to think from when we started making these videos that a few months later, some of the people that have watched us are now here in town. They've moved here. And even more strange to think that some of them have wanted to actually get together with us. I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous, but... so a couple of weeks ago, we met up with Titus and Joyce, and we had a nice get-together with them on the boardwalk uptown, which was phenomenal. They're incredible people.
Oh yes, lovely.
And we also met that same day with Debbie and Michael, who haven't moved here yet, but were coming to check the things out to see if they would like to live here. And then last week, we went out for dinner with two amazing families. We met Alana and Chris and Kaya that have moved here from BC, where we're from, and they were amazing people. And then we also had dinner last week with Catherine and Mike, who have moved here but haven't decided yet whether they're going to purchase or live the glamorous life uptown or what, but they're enjoying themselves here. And it's phenomenal that they all asked to get together with us, and we just feel very humbled, and we wanted to say thank you for that to all of you. Now, in addition, we met another family from BC. We ran into them on the beach, who we had communicated with earlier. That was Aaron and Hazel and their son Henry. And we've had some wonderful conversations online as well with some people from out of the country in Chile and Argentina, so Andrew and his wife Jessica, and
Sophie.
And Sophie, their wonderful daughter. And then we've had a lot of conversations with Pablo from Chile, who has actually moved here and has secured a place and is going to school at MBCC, along with Andre Lira and his family. And
sorry we missed you last night, by the way.
Yeah, and then we've had some wonderful online conversations with another couple that are going to be moving here in the fall, Karina and Dave. So hello to you guys, and thank you for all the support you've given to us. So that's quite a lot of people, and
yes.
And they're already either here or on their way, and it's just amazing to think that we had any kind of small amount of input into their decision-making process. And like I said, amazing that they actually wanted to get together with us. So thank you. So again, we're on the north end. We're going to do a little drive around, and we'll get started on that right now. But we're going to make our way back to the car and get going. All right.
All right.
So again, beautiful spot. And a great little park. There's a kids' playground up ahead to the right. I'll show you. Now, the north end is, in parts, can be a bit run down. But I don't know exactly what the geographical area of it encompasses, so we're just going to drive around different parts that we kind of think is the north end. I'm going to hand this all over to Wendy.
That's forgiven.
Well, okay. And we'll go for a little drive. It's a little summertime drive. You can see that place there. It's a little rundown. But still a great area, and so still very historic, as most of the city is. And now I'm going to hand this over. See, this is what professionals do. And the inside of our windshield is filthy, so we're going to try and keep the camera out of the window. And so bear with us. We'll try to go slowly, but Wendy might have to suck it back in, or we might have to pull over at times to let the traffic go by. And we'll just tell them we're old.
Which isn't far from the truth.
No, that's not. All right, let's get on our way. And we haven't done many videos lately because we've been working hard, but we've had a little bit of time off now, and it's been wonderful to rejuvenate in this gorgeous city. Always something happening, especially in the summertime. We've got a lot of tourists here, not like full-on tourism, but after a year and a half of having nobody here, it's been really nice to see the festive atmosphere around town. All right, so we are on Main Street.
So this part of town, it's on the map. It's called Indian Town, right? And so it is actually, it's really pretty here as well. It's just, it's a bit more transient. So like lots of multi-family dwellings, lots of rentals and stuff. But it's still like spectacular as far as like, you know, architecture and, you know, just beautiful buildings are everywhere. Some of them are a little run down, but you get a little bit of that everywhere. But there is a project to clean this area up as well. Look at this building here on the left. It was, I believe it was built in 1894. Les can confirm when we drive by, but it's so pretty.
1895.
1895.
So Wendy mentioned this town is called, or this neighborhood is called Indian Town, which is a very unfortunate name, and it is in the process of being changed. But bureaucrats being what they are, it's I think I'm going the wrong way.
It's okay. Go straight because there's a beautiful church up front.
Yeah, it's changing the name is apparently a huge process, and you know how it is with governments. You can't get there from here, so
look at that church.
It will be changed.
Wow, it's pretty amazing.
Yes, St. Peter's Church.
St. Peter's Church. And we've never seen this one before, but as you can tell, they're just like everywhere all over the city. It's pretty spectacular.
A statue in the
oh my
on
gosh.
the property there.
Yeah.
And some really cool older homes. Don't those look like something you'd see in the deep south?
Yes, New Orleans for sure. It's really pretty.
Another statue.
Wow. A little kitten cat.
A statuesque looking cat.
Yes.
Alright, so head back out of this area.
How did we get turned around already?
Well, yeah, that's a no through way over there. So, in the first video we did on the north end, we didn't show a couple of the areas that I want to go by today. So we'll see what we can do. But you know us, our videos are random and aimless. Start off with a general idea, then it gets shot out to heck. But yeah, I'm just so overwhelmed by the niceness of the people that we met, and I can guarantee all the locals that the people that we have met that have moved here or are moving here will be a credit to the community. They're much nicer people than we are.
Yeah, we met some. They've just, everybody we've met so far is so amazing and normal. It's like, you know, it's hard to tell online. You know, you get people who reach out to you all the time and stuff, and you never know who it is on the other end. And so we're quite fortunate to have met such lovely people so far.
So what street are we on here? It doesn't matter. I'm going to cut down here onto Harrington. We were on, it escapes me. That one doesn't go through, but one of these does. So there's a big shopping center down here, Lansdowne Mall. We're just going to have a peek through. So there's a shopping area that services this community. You got your groceries, your cannabis, and everything in between.
Some restaurants. You've got one of the best pizza places in town here. It's called Big Daddy's. You got a Sobeys here. I've got this out the window, so can't really see anything to my left, but trust me, there's a Sobeys to our left here. And there's dollar stores and a Shoppers. There's nail salons, tanning salons.
It was a really nice pub/restaurant, but I think COVID got the better of them.
Yeah, there's a Timmy's. There's what else is there? There's a video store. You still have videos.
Oh, and I believe there's a Beats and Bites, which is a very popular local business.
Yes.
Deals in classic computer stuff and musical stuff.
So what street are we on here?
Very good question. I'm not even going to guess.
So this area here, there's a lot of rentals in this area, but these are actually individually owned. And so sometimes you get some pretty good deals come up in here. So if you're looking to get into the market, this would be a good opportunity at a reasonable price still, just because they're a bit less expensive in this area. And this is not a rough area. There's the Y here on the left.
Which is huge.
I'm going to bring it in because even though Les doesn't want me to, there's lots of stuff on the left here that I don't want you to miss. So it's a pretty cool little neighborhood. So a lot of people, they recommend against the north end. They say that it's rough, there's crime, all that sort of stuff. But relative to where we come from, it's not. So we asked our realtor one time what would happen, like, are there drive-by shootings? Are there people shooting up drugs in the back alleys and stuff? And she's like, no, not at all. It's just if you leave your car door open, somebody's going to swipe what's in your car. So it's petty crime, but that's kind of like everywhere, I think. If there's an opportunity, somebody's going to swipe your stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a little rough around the edges in parts of it. Other parts are just really nice.
Yeah. So there's pockets in the north end that are just absolutely fine. So, this area to the right here, this is considered all north end, but it's actually quite quaint in there. They have some war bride homes in there, and
we're turning down there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And the whole area is very close to uptown.
Yes.
Parts of it are walkable, parts of it maybe a short bus ride. But they're very nice little older neighborhoods. We talk a lot about Fundy Heights on the west side, which we love because it's close to the ocean. A lot of the little subdivisions in this north end were built around the same time and have similar styles. So the area itself is kind of similar in some ways, just not near the ocean, or not as near the ocean.
Like, look at these cute little houses. Aren't they adorable? Anyways, I really like this little area, actually.
When we have mentioned before, we're real estate geeks, so we keep an eye on things, and it seems like everything that's selling these days is these great big huge homes that are being bought by people from Ontario. But it's these kind of places that appeal to us. And,
yes.
And if you're looking for, reasonably priced homes,
With
it's areas
some
like
character?
this where you'll find them. Yeah, with a lot of character.
Yeah. We're not into cookie cutter homes. So this area, oh, look at that. It's a roundhouse. What? Oh, no, it's not a house. It's Meals on Wheels. But still, that's pretty unique. Anyways, we like our houses in our neighborhood to all look different. I love that the character of all the homes out here. Some areas have more character than others, and this is one of them that's just dripping with character. Like, look at all these little homes.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
Very nice.
And mature trees.
Yes, it's provide great shade in the summer. We're in late August now, and it's still superb weather. We had a bit of a hot spell, but the last few days have been more in that 20 to 22 degree range that we always talk about. Turn around and find another street to go down. So we're close to, as mentioned, close to Uptown. We're also close to Rockwood Park and the public gardens. And I think the north end maybe even stretches into the northern tip of the Uptown Peninsula. But if I'm wrong, I'm sure I will be corrected. So let's go this way.
So we're back to the mall that we just drove through. So, see, I didn't lie. There's a Sobeys right there. Subway.
There's lots of stuff here. You can kind of live without a car here quite easily.
This Deluxe Fish and Chips is local to the Maritimes. I don't think it's the best fish and chips, but it's definitely reasonable.
So head back up to the kind of the classic north end.
See, lots of little character homes everywhere here. So pretty.
Churchill Boulevard was the one we went down.
Yes.
If you're keeping score at home. And this is Adelaide that we're approaching now. I'm just gonna go up one or two of these little side streets after people pass by.
So there's a group of people who go around and they paint up all the fronts of all these buildings in the North End, just to kind of update the area. So I think that's kind of cool. It's a community of people that volunteer their time to do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Now, if you were asking me would I want to live right here, probably not.
And why is that?
Just because if you're moving from somewhere else, you have your choice, and this just wouldn't be my first choice. However, just stumbled across the Shamrock Park, which someone told us about in the comments of one of our other videos.
Look at all those tennis courts.
Look at all those tennis courts. That is the place they said to come and play tennis.
That's right. We've never been here.
No.
We used to love playing tennis. We used to kick Les's butt all the time.
Yeah.
It's true. He's going to argue it, but
and there's
true.
a football field over there. Soccer.
Oh, very nice.
Very, this is the kind of thing that brings communities together, right?
Yes.
So.
Look at that.
Really, really nice.
Huh. And a public garden there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that is Shamrock Park.
Oh, I'm going to come back to this place for sure. I wonder if I'd still be better than you in tennis. Well, I am in table tennis, so
Every time you go to sleep and have your sweet little dreams, that's when you're better than me.
It's funny, somebody contacted me on the Facebook group the other day and told me how awesome they think Les is because he's a goalie, and this guy was a goalie of something else. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But anyways, I had to remind him that I'm more awesomer. And yes, that's now a word. Awesomer.
Yeah.
That's going to be my reply if anybody contacts me and tells me how lovely my husband is. He is lovely. But don't leave me out of the mix, man.
Because she's awesomer.
Yeah, I am. You'll hurt my feeling.
Alright, now, so this is kind of like one of the main streets that would lead, if we were going the opposite direction, towards Milledgeville, on the way to the river. Now, I'm going to go down a little bit from here. I know that some of you shut this thing off after the first 30 seconds, but there are the odd one that stayed till the bitter end, so... Oh, this place in front of us, the Lebanese Bakers, quite popular. I've seen that place with a big lineup out front.
Yes. You know, there's, in this area and in Uptown, there's all sorts of different ethnic food that have restaurants and stuff that are very popular in town. So there's definitely diversity in the cuisine that's available in town.
So to the right there is Douglas Avenue, which we have shown before is one of our favorite streets.
That building there has to be haunted.
And straight ahead is Uptown, so you can see how close we are.
Uptown, right there. Up there is Fort Howe on that big hill, with forts that we used in the War of 1812. And right up there.
And which way should we go?
We should go, when you come to the T intersection, turn right. I've never been up there before.
T.
Yeah, so it's going to come up to a T intersection at the end here.
Oh. Here? We just came from there.
I know, there's one up there, I think, isn't there?
Is there? Don't mind us. We don't know where we are again. Well, we do, but we don't know where we want to go. Wendy says keep going, so blame this one on her.
Okay. It's not often I get lost. It's usually less, so I'll take the blame. I'm good.
More cute little homes.
Yes. Very pretty.
Pugsley. I've seen places for sale on Pugsley before.
Yeah.
So this is also, yeah, where you find a lot of these war bride homes, as they call them, that were built in the 40s for the soldiers coming back from Second World War, starting families.
Look at all those. They're so cute. So I would live in this area.
Oh, this area for sure.
Yeah, just because it has like lots of character, and you get lots of young families in this area because they're all affordable. And
So this home right here.
36?
Yeah, that was just for sale. It was completely remodeled inside, and it was $175,000.
Oh, I remember that one. It was beautiful inside. Nice.
Let's go this way.
So this is the north end, folks. There's, like I said, there's pockets everywhere that you know, are just fine. And then there's places that you would probably want to give a miss.
Yeah, never judge a book by its cover, and there is no universal thing like this neighborhood's bad and this neighborhood's good. It's
little pockets here and there.
and it is absolutely in this area somewhere I would definitely live. anytime.
Yes, look at that.
And
So
it's very walkable to a lot of places from here.
Yes.
So what do you think? Should we sign it off?
I think we should.
All right.
Alrighty. So, thank you for joining us for another North End tour. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here. What's the temperature today?
20 degrees.
20 degrees. Oh, just lovely. So, stay tuned. We're going to be doing some more videos over the next little while. And we love St. John.